Michael Brantley will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Francisco Lindor will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. High in the air into shallow left center. Ruggiano is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Dan Otero will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Otero. Everett Cabrera will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Atlanta,
Justin Ruggiano ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that 3rd guy.
Archie Bradley will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And another foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
In the air now out to left field. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta. Jason Kipnis will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Greg Holland is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Holland's ready. 2-2 on its way home. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Carlos Santana will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Chopped at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. Jeff Manship will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Starling Marte struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now, Robert Emery. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder
Mookie Betts digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there. Brian Shaw will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Stubbs ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pierzynski, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing it's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through. And
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Juan Uribe will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Holland pauses. They try to put him away here on 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
On the ground to third. Cabrera is up with it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Marlon Byrd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Marlon Byrd.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
And you know what? This is actually even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. It's a combined no-hitter. And now that's not something you see every day. In fact, that was like back when 6 pitchers no-hit the Dodgers back in 2012. Can anybody think of when the last time they saw that?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click